Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Anthea Style. My name is Anthea and my video channel is all about home, decor, gardening, and now crochet. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me as I undecorate after Valentine's Day, and hopefully you got to see my Valentine's Day Decorate With Me video. If you haven't, please make sure to go back and watch. But I need to take everything down as well as I have to do a clean again. Why I have to do a clean again is because we are in the middle of a kitchen reno, and my husband decided that he wanted to redo the hardwood flooring in our kitchen. And with that, even though the room is somewhat taped off, it brought a ton of dust. So all my surfaces that you saw me clean in the previous video, I'm having to do everything all over again. And I'm not sure what you can see right now, but I've got furniture covered. I've had to move things around just to work with what's happening right now in our house. So in this video, you're going to see me undecorate, clean, and redecorate, just a small refresh for spring. I'm only going to be able to do, I think, my living room area right now because of all the renos that are going on, and we've had to move stuff out of our kitchen and put a temporary setup in our dining room so we can still have tea and toast and things like that. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. You'll pick up some ideas on how to still live, clean, and decorate while you have a renovation going on. So come along with me and I hope you enjoy it. If you are new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on upcoming videos. And if you are already subscribers, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for continuing to follow me and watch my videos. And make sure to leave me a comment. Comment along any questions that you may have, as well as if there are any other videos, topics, or themes you'd like to see us do. Please make sure to leave those in the comments. Thanks for watching. So the first thing I had to do was uncover all of the different items that I had put blankets on or tablecloths on to keep the dust off from the sanding that was happening in the kitchen. So I'm just removing those items, and all of these tablecloths and sheets and or blankets, I'll have to launder everything before putting them away in the linen closet. So here I am removing all of the items off of the Valentine's Day tree. And if you watched the previous video, you'll know that this tree was in the opposite corner on the left-hand side of this fireplace. But because of all the reno, we've had to kind of move things around a little bit to make room for the furniture to be taken up from the kitchen. So I'm untying all of the bows and flowers, removing them, and then I'll be taking all the lights off. Once I get everything off of this tree, I then like to go ahead and group everything together and then put things away in order for storage purposes. So for the next year, when I'm going to decorate for Valentine's Day, I have everything kind of compartmentalized, all in the same buckets or bags. This took a little bit to remove, but they were 1,000 little mini twinkle lights. I didn't have the twinkle setting on, but they were such beautiful lights to have on this tree, very dainty. Now removing each of the sections of the tree, and I'm folding the branches in a little bit more into the center of the tree, so that way when I store it, it's easier to fit into the box. It's a little bit of a challenge sometimes getting your trees back in their original boxes, but I try to do the best. Note that if you have lights on your Christmas trees, you have to be really gentle when you're doing that. So here I'm just putting all of my greenery and flowers and bows into individual bags to keep them tidy and clean, and they get stored down in my basement area in my storage bins that I have in my laundry room. And I organize my flowers by color and theme, so I keep my spring and summer all in one. I use one of those underbed Rubbermaid storage containers, and they're very, very long, and I'm able to stack them on top of each other. And then I put my warmer colors, my reds and such, and Christmas flowers in another bin. So here I am just placing all of the flowers away. And those flowers, they are going to get removed as well. They've kind of seen their day. And I'm just untying the bows from this garland that I had on top of the fireplace. Can you see the dust? Oh, the dust, guys, was just everywhere, just everywhere. So I don't know if you know this little trick, but I have always washed my foliage. I use just a little bit of soap, lightly sprayed over top of the greenery, and I just use a lukewarm water with a heavy pressure on my sprayer to gently remove the dust off of that foliage. Don't be afraid to wash your foliage. And then I have a towel ready. I place that greenery on top of there and just lightly fold the towel over top to soak up all the water that I'm able to by doing this process. Fold it in half on itself and then just press gently. And the greenery is like brand new again. And you can let it just air dry a bit before you then put that away. So back to the living room, the piano, I'm removing all of the items. I had turned things down again because it was all covered for the reno. And I'm giving this a good dust with the yellow cloth. And again, I use different cloths for different procedures that I do with my cleaning. And that way you're not transferring dust all over onto everything else. So I get all the dust wiped off, including the lamps. And then I use the blue cloth for my polishing. Then I'm removing my vases from this coffee table. This took me a bit longer to do this undecorate. I don't know if you guys have seen in the video yet. Have you noticed anything on my foot? Yep, that's an air cast. I didn't tell you guys, but on January the 12th, I was doing my undecorate after Christmas, and I was down in the basement all by myself, and I dropped one of my antique sewing machines on my foot, and I broke my big toe in 2 places and gave it a good 1-inch laceration. So I have previously been in a cast for about 6 weeks. Everything's fine, I'm all healed properly, but that was quite a time. So here I've dusted the shade off and I've just put that back. Now I've also shopped again my home for my decor items, and I have enjoyed doing that. It saves money. You repurpose what you're using. Again, this greenery, any greenery that I had to wash off to get the dust off. And for this spring decor, I decided just to do a simple creamy white and green color scheme. When I think of spring, I think of springtime, and I couldn't help but place a few clocks around as well. And this box that I've placed on the piano, I am using that to put our remotes in to keep the look tidy and clean. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but some candles will allow you to remove their labels. And this particular candle, I had gotten it at Christmas time, hadn't used it, but it had ornaments all on it as I'm showing you here, pointing to you with my finger. So I just decided I still want to use this in my decor, but I need to get that label off. So I just took my time, peeled it off, and voila, there it is. Nobody would even know. Other than you guys now, you now know. And a pineapple. When I think of pineapple, I think of fresh, So fresh for spring. And again, here I am using another clock. And I'm using this clock as my centerpiece this time on my table instead of that large tray. And I just love the uniqueness of this. And also it lets me enjoy my clocks. I used to have a clock wall in my kitchen, and I must have had about 5 or 6 clocks on that wall. So I've kept them and I'm able to reuse them in different areas in my house. Going along with that green theme, I'm using a green candle here. I love candles. They just bring such warmth and comfort. Just helps set the mood in your room in the evening when you're just sitting quietly. I love a nice candle. Some more greenery. Again, just simple decor right now, guys, because we're in the middle of the renovation and I just have to keep it minimal right now. And here I am removing the cloths that I had on our couches because I was trying to keep the dust off of everything. And these are pillows that I'm removing from the Valentine's decor that we did. And all of those pillows, I will be taking the covers off and washing them as well. And here's another couch. This is the love seat. And once our reno is done, I will be shampooing all of these couches, but there's just absolutely no point to me doing it right now at this stage. But they do need a good shampoo. As well as the drapes will be done. And normally, I change my drapes around seasonally. But with this reno, there's absolutely no point, so I'm just making do, and I'm just placing them nicely in behind that drape holder. Continuing with the tidying up. And that's the last piece of furniture that I'm removing the blankets from. And again, see those baskets? All of that is laundry. All part of my Undecorate with me. But I like to do things in sequence and then do my laundry all at once. Now that couch there, that was from our kitchen, and there's another one off to the left side there that you may see. But as you can tell, it's quite a little bit of stuff going on here. But hey, we got her done. So there is my living room refreshed for spring. And there's Lila again. She loves to watch me when I decorate. And I've brought in a green blanket to help me pull off that green theme. So greens and creams and grays, and that is one of my classic Anthea style handmade crochet blankets. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me and watching this video today. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already by hitting the subscribe button below. That way you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. And one of those videos is going to be our progress with our kitchen reno. So again, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. And thanks for watching today.